a little bit of pushback, and it's not too punishable. Another good poke is his 4-3. This is one of those moves I would strongly encourage using a lot. Just because it's a natural combo. So if the high hits, the middle hits. Let's see, 1 second, guys. One second. I messed something up here. I forgot to put in a couple moves. That's all. That's what happened here. I don't wanna miss anything. All right, so going back to it, 4-3. This is a very big move. They kind of took away one of Horang's really good moves between Tekken Tag Tournament 2 and this move, because this one used to be down forward 4-3, and it was really good, but they kind of took it away. But they did replace it with this, and I do use this a lot. It's really useful, but we'll get into that in a moment. So that's really good. And then you got his four strings. You got his 4-4-4-4. Keep in mind, I see a lot of people. I'm saying a lot of people use this string. Don't keep using this string. It is all highs, and then every single one of them past the second hit can be blocked or ducked. With that being said, your 4-4s are natural. So you got your 4-4-4. You got your 4-4-4-4. My bad. And your 4-4-4-3. The thing about... See, I would strongly recommend, if you're going to do these strings, I would do 4-4-3 or 4-4-4-3. Just because they end in a mid. But after those two highs, I would strongly suggest doing a 3. It's a little safer, and it knocks them back along with forcing crouch. My fault, and it's a lot safer. So that's just me though. Another key move is his forward 2. The reason I point this out is because it's quick, and you know, this is really good on right side step. I usually do up side step because, as you guys can see, the input can be put in a lot faster. So, like, say I'm sitting here and I'm just kind of punishing my opponent. You can keep doing that to put in a quick mid. Another really good move that's really good for doing in a string is his forward 3, neutral 3. When I say neutral, I mean just basically just let go of forward. If you hold forward, you're gonna get something completely different. This one is a lot better. This one's really good. I'll show you guys a quick little string. This is a very risky string, so don't use this one at your own risk. But I've used this one a lot. There's that string, and then there's that string. Again, use it at your own risk. There is risk to using that, but this by itself does not have much risk. It does kind of push him back a little bit, so it kind of makes it a little safer. A really good move that I would definitely recommend using is his forward 1+2. I'll get into more detail with that later. Another move would be his down forward 1, along with his down forward 1+2. Now keep in mind, his down forward 1 has shitty range, but it's faster recovery on block, whereas his down forward 1+2 has a little bit better range, but takes a little bit more time to recover. So keep that in mind. Another move you have is his down forward 3+4, or his down forward 3/4, not plus, is down forward 3/4. These are his double claymores. Both of these moves, using them if they both get blocked, are fairly punishable. So it's kind of a use it at your own risk, but they are really, really good moves. And as soon as that first hit lands, if you don't delay it, the second move is definitely good. The second one will land, so it's kind of a use carefully. If that first move doesn't go through, then you can just stop. And if it does go through, you should have had more than enough time to see that it did. And as you can see, if you delay it too long, it can be blocked. So keep in mind, you gotta kind of figure out what you want to do with that one. But it does have its uses, especially because it has its delayed thing. Since you can delay it, it's why it's so useful. Then you got his down forward 4, which again is his screw and homing attack. This is probably one of his bread and butter moves. It's definitely something to use a lot. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. So let's see. You got his down back 3, which is Hwoarang's main, like one of his main lows. This will get you into crouching stance, which is why I tend to use it a lot, especially because 99% of characters' moves, this will lose to this string, or whatever you prefer to call it. They will lose to this particular string, which is why I use it so much. And I'll show you guys a quick little string later on involving that particular string, but not right now. Then you got his down back 4/4. Keep in mind that this is not natural. However, if you do manage to get a counter hit off of it, if you do manage to get that last hit from it, you get your free down back 3, or my bad. You should get almost a free. Nope, my bad. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I thought it was, but you still get your free down back 3 for that. So it works. So it's something to pull out every now and again. But this is also one of those moves. If you've ever seen Hwoarang from Tekken 3 onwards, this is a move he had from the very, very beginning. So use with caution. People do know how to duck this. So be very, very careful. You got his back 1. I would definitely use this one, like, a lot. I wouldn't use it all, like, just to kind of whip it out. His back 1, just because it has that sidestep to it. This definitely sidesteps a lot to the right, so it's really, really good for evading some attacks. You also got his back 2. I use this move a lot. The only problem with this is that the range sucks, and it's not as valuable as it used to be, because you used to be able to counter hit, and it doesn't do it no more. So, but it does put you in. An advantage. So that's definitely something to whip out every now and again. Something like that. But as you guys can see, the range on it really sucks. So just be very careful with it. So you got his back 4, basically. Got his back 4. It does counter launch. I'll get in more into his counter launches in a little bit though. So you got his Alright, so you got his up back 4. This is a really useful move. 99% of the time that I use this is mostly at the beginning of a fight. Like as soon as he says round 1 fight, I'll go back, I'll hit up back 4. And this will be like almost any move, especially because it's evasive. Sometimes you might trade, but like especially with like King and Lee's up forward 4 knee attacks that a lot of people use at the beginning of the fight, this will be definitely something worth using, because even though it will possibly trade, they'll get knocked back as well. And that's specifically if you're one of those people that like to start off offensively. So that's definitely something to use at the beginning of a fight. Another really good attack. Okay, so this attack is very situational. When I say that, I mean you really got to be careful using this move. This move is best for like closing this distance, but I would definitely don't ever hit the 4 button. Just do the simple up 4 3+4. It's really quick. It's barely punishable. I think if somebody does a 1-2 string, that might hit. But this is launch punishable, and this is only just barely punishable. And I've only been punished a couple times, so it's a very situational. And it's mostly for like closing in the distance. So like some people like to, this is really for closing in the distance. I use it a lot, and it's worked out for me. So that's really like be careful using it. So now you got his forward moves. You got his forward 3 and his forward 4. This forward 4 move is definitely 150% something that you do 100% need to learn to use if you want to be a very good Horian player. That's definitely something to use. It's super safe, and it does decent damage. Let's see, his forward 4-3 is pretty good too. It does the same amount of damage. It's just the range on it is a little worse. Range on it's just a little worse. So they kind of helped beef Huang up with his forward 4 move. And then you got his forward 4, his wall running 3, and his wall running 4. Keep in mind, now a lot of people really don't know this. I've actually used it a few times, mostly against grounded opponents. But if you hit forward 3+4 and then forward 2 more times, you can use his running moves right in somebody's face. So a lot of people some people don't really care for that move, don't really care for being able to do that. But I find it extraordinarily useful. I do it almost every single fight. No, I do use it in every single fight. And a lot of times, especially versus grounded opponents, they'll like to come up and do a low attack or something, or even some mid. This will even beat some of the mid kicks. You're like right there, and they're about to get up and do something. This will be really useful.